There are many different stories about the history of the Turks, and it is impossible to say definitively which one is the never-known true story. However, I can share some of the most common historical narratives about the Turks. One common narrative is that the Turks originated in Central Asia and migrated westward over time. This narrative is supported by archaeological evidence, which suggests that Turkic peoples were living in Central Asia as early as the 2nd millennium BCE. Over time, Turkic peoples migrated westward, eventually reaching Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, in the 11th century CE. Another common narrative is that the Turks were once part of a larger group of people known as the Scythians. The Scythians were a nomadic people who lived in Central Asia and Eastern Europe from about the 8th century BCE to the 4th century CE. Some historians believe that the Turks were a subgroup of the Scythians, while others believe that they were a separate people who were influenced by the Scythians. Finally, some historians believe that the Turks are related to the ancient Xiongnu people. The Xiongnu were a nomadic people who lived in Central Asia from about the 3rd century BCE to the 2nd century CE. Some historians believe that the Turks were descended from the Xiongnu, while others believe that they were a separate people who were influenced by the Xiongnu. It is important to note that these are just a few of the many different narratives about the history of the Turks. There is no single true story of the Turks, and it is likely that the truth is more complex than any one narrative can capture.